Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hey, we're back at it with 5 whiskeys I just can't stop sipping. 5 whiskeys I can't stop sipping.
All I got is bourbon.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. All right, so as we know, right, throughout the year, kind of depending on the time frame of the year, if it's, spring versus summer versus fall, there's different things that you enjoy throughout the year, right? And that same goes for whiskey as well. You do different activities, you enjoy different whiskeys throughout the year, but these happen to be 5 whiskeys I can't put down. When I look back over the last 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even the last month, these are like the 5 bottles I just keep grabbing for time after time after time. Can't put them down. So I'm going to give you the 5. I'm going to explain the reason why. You will notice a trend. I'm not even going to call it out. I'll just see if everyone else can kind of catch it. But you will notice a trend. And we're going to go old school today. Yes, we're going old school. I am going to end it with an asterisk, right? I'm going to end it with an asterisk. And I'll explain the reason why also it falls in that category. Fair? Okay. So the last thing I'll say is that these are not in order. So number 1 is not my favorite of the group. I'm just kind of stacking them in, from 1 to 5, but they're not ranked in order. Fair? All right. So the first one on the list. Comes from a brand down in Atlanta, Georgia. They are an NDP, but I'm putting this bottle itself. It's not even just this bottle. I actually sip a lot of different bottles from their lineup, but that's the cool thing about this brand. Number 1. Our good friends out Short Barrel. So this is Short Barrel Cigar Batch number 2. But I can't lie, honestly. I love everything that Short Barrel puts out. The cool thing about them is that they are NDP, and they're very transparent about that, right? There's no 80-year story of how they found their grandparents' mash bill in their basement underneath some, old newspaper. None of that. They are just truly, sourcing whiskey. But the cool thing about Short Barrel is that they are blending their asses off. Good guys, honestly, the 3 guys that own it, good guys. They are fantastic blenders. And what I love about them is that each and every batch, no matter if I'm getting one of their ryes, a bourbon, one of their honey finished bourbons, or the cigar batch, no matter which one I'm sipping, they're always unique, right? Each batch tastes somewhat different than the last, but each and every one is always spot on amazing. I did a barrel pick with Short Barrel. It was a honey finish, the bee's knees. Amazing. I've been sipping that one as well as this one here too. If you have not tried a Short Barrel product, please, I'm asking you, try a Short Barrel product, folks. Ask a friend, go to a bourbon bar, try one of their products. You can thank me later. I guarantee you will love Short Barrel. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. Number 1. All right. What's number 2 on the list, Judge, and why? What is number 2? So number 2 is actually one that I actually bought a couple of their bottles. I think it was actually late last year. Yeah, it was late last year. And I'll find the episode. I did an episode on this brand. So number 2 comes from our good friends over at New Dawn Distilling. So when you think of New Dawn Distilling, they are African-American owned brand. I think most times you think of an African-American owned brand, the name that always pops up is Uncle Nearest. This is actually a new player in the game as well. New Dawn Distilling, they're based out of Louisiana. They are sourcing their whiskey as well. They're getting it from a distillery in upstate New York. Batch 1 of their product, stop it. It is truly it's just like an explosion of fruit in a whiskey from a whiskey palate standpoint. I love batch 1. They've actually come out with other releases, different age statements and other releases. I haven't had those yet, but I'm telling you, if you can find batch 1, it might still be available online. Check out New Dawn Distilling on their website. You won't be disappointed. You will not. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get a sip of whiskey because you know what? It is definitely that time of the night. All right, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what are some different whiskeys that you personally can't put down that you're really enjoying this day and age. And last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. Cheers. Woo! That is good. I'm sipping number 3. I'm sipping number 3. So perfect transition. So number 3. This is a brand that I respect the hell out of. This brand. I mean, I love everything that they're doing. They produce a crap load of whiskey, bourbon and rye for themselves. They also do a lot of contract distilling where they produce for other companies, also other whiskey brands. But I'm telling you, this is one of the best brands on the market today. By far, one of the best brands on the market. Number 3, Middlewest Spirits. This is the a straight wheat whiskey. This is actually, funny enough, my single barrel. This is, we call this one, we put it right here on the side, Guilty, the Weeder of Champions. It's honestly an amazing barrel. I love this one because it is a straight wheat whiskey, but it sips very much like it's almost a blend of like a straight wheat whiskey and their dark pumpernickel rye that they're also very known for. It has very much similar characteristics and notes to the dark pumpernickel rye, but it is a straight wheat whiskey. It is truly, we've been fortunate in the Judge community. We've been very fortunate. We actually only have, I think there's like 6 or 7 bottles left. It's almost fully sold out. So if you're interested in grabbing a bottle, the link is in today's episode. Our Patron community are just started to receive this bottle, and they're like, Judge, it's legit. It is legit. It really is. Hell of a bottle. The cool thing also about Middlewest Spirits is that while this is my single barrel, you can honestly also still find the standard Middlewest Spirits wheat whiskey at cask strength in select markets also. So, hey, you may not find my single barrel, but across the board, at the end of the day, Middlewest Spirits wheat whiskey, their cask strength, it's just their shelf product. Stop it. Truly, flat out amazing. All right. So, Judge, what is number 4 and why? So number 4 is actually an interesting story. One of my patrons, my buddy Chip, he was like, Judge, have you heard of this brand? I heard of the brand, but I never really tried the whiskey. I think I tried it maybe like at a bar, but it was like after like numerous pours. And he was like, you need to get some of this whiskey. So he sent me a whole crap load of samples. And I was like, wow, I need a bottle of this. So he sent me a single barrel, paid him for it and everything. Now I'm a big fan of this brand. Number 4, coming from High Wire Distilling, down in Charleston, South Carolina, Jimmy Red. This is a single barrel, by the way. They call this the Honey Bun Bomb. Pretty damn good, though. Honestly, Jimmy Red, the sub-brand, but honestly, High Wire Distilling. I've now tried numerous different single barrels, numerous different products from them. High Wire Distilling, they are on the map. They are truly like Middlewest Spirits. They are distilling their own product themselves. They are, fully distilling everything themselves, aging it, and so forth. Truly great quality whiskey. What I love about Jimmy Red is that the fact that they are using, in this case, as it shows on the front here, like that red corn, it is a little bit sweeter. So it's more of like a dessert pour, almost like a pour that you may want with a cigar, but it's still exceptional if you sip it neat, even without a cigar or even after like dinner and so forth. It's truly an exceptional pour. That's number 4 on the list. Oh boy. Almost at the end of the road. We got 5, and then we have the... Both of these are just very special bottles to me. Honestly, they really are. Hopefully you may have seen a theme. You may have. So thus far, we'll see if you have. And by the way, what is the theme? What is the theme? We shall see. But number 5 in the list. So I recently reviewed this bottle. Gosh, I'm talking 2-3 weeks ago. It's so good. I literally, of all these, it's one of like the top 2 or 3 that I literally go to like, maybe too often for a small pour, just a small pour. And it's one that I'm pretty much convinced that I need to do a barrel pick with this brand because they are also distilling their own whiskey, aging it on site, bottling it, and everything. Number 5, down from North Carolina, North Kakalaki, Conviction Bourbon. This is the 1929 Double Oak. This bottle, oh man, I get small little pours very frequently. It's delicious. It is truly delicious. Special on another level. I really enjoy it, honestly, and it's one where pretty convinced that myself and the Patron community definitely need to visit North Carolina and do a barrel pick with Conviction Bourbon, or technically Southern Grace Distillery. Honestly, an amazing bottle, one that really surprised me. I didn't realize how good it was going to be. I went into it thinking it's going to be good, but it ended up being excellent, and I mean excellent. Number 5, Conviction Bourbon. All right, Judge, what is your asterisk and why? I need another sip real quick. Hey, cheers. Woo, that's good. Damn, that Middlewest is good. Goodness gracious. All right, so my asterisk, first and foremost, it is an asterisk because it's very hard to get. Extremely hard to get. One of my good friends, my buddy JP, lives down in Tennessee. He always hooks me up with like these one-off random bottles that he finds. He travels all the time. And he's like, Judge, have you had this brand before? I had it. I thought the brand was pretty good. He's like, but have you had this version of it? I'm like, no, never had this version of it. And it was a single barrel, limited release. And when I'm telling you, this brand, I call this bottle 13th Colony Double Oak Junior. It's special. So my asterisk for today is J.W. Kelly out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is the 2023 Reed House limited edition. This is their straight bourbon whiskey, double oak. To me, look how dark that is. Just look at that. Damn. To me, it is honestly a 13th Colony Double Oak Junior. It's not as deep and rich as 13th Colony Double Oak. It's not fully there, right? But it's right below it. I mean, it is right below it. It is exceptional. It's about as close as 13th Colony Double Oak that you can get. And honestly, I'm so happy that my buddy JP was kind enough to share this bottle with me, because when I think about just a fantastic double oak whiskey, JP, my man, I owe you. This bottle is for real. Hey, friends, until the next time, peace, cheers, most important, salute. Take care. See you guys.